What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda. Welcome to the channel. Got your girl T over here. You know what it is. What's
What's
up,
good?
T?
What's good? What's good?
Um, Not me. That's for damn sure. I feel like
Mm.
shit.
Mm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and power through it because that's how we do over here. We don't let a couple few sniffles get in the way. But
You
if I
gotta get
disappear,
well before
I
Thanksgiving, so you can. How you gonna taste the food?
listen. Thankfully, it's now, and by Thursday, hopefully, it won't be too bad. Hopefully we won't have a baby interrupting the Thanksgiving festivities.
That's usually how it goes too.
We have permission to eat Thanksgiving and go to the hospital. But I'm like, if she wait, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be
So
like me.
did you interrupt Thanksgiving with the birth of your daughter?
No, but
No, she was in August.
she was in August. But if you wait, which wasn't my choice, my mom had to get her hair and all that done.
Oh my God.
Then you get to the hospital at 7 o'clock and your baby is born. It's
That is
no
such
way.
a Leo thing to do, to interrupt the birth just to get her hair done.
You had to finish her hair.
Well, this baby will be a Sagittarius, so she will be here with, T energy.
Mm-hmm.
She was supposed to be born on your birthday, but it's looking like she's not going to wait till December.
I figured she wasn't anyway.
Yeah.
Too much like right.
I mean,
She's
she
still
already 40 weeks, so that's kind of long to be waiting.
Thanksgiving, baby. It's fine.
Oh, shoot. Y'all, like the video while you're here. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend. Tell a friend
Mhm.
to tell a friend to tell another friend. While I got you here, all on the spot and everything, are you doing Married to Medicine with me?
Hmm. When do Married to Medicine come out?
I'll give you the date. It'll be a Monday. You're a football mom. It's a Monday. It'll work.
I'll see.
Okay.
We start. I don't know the football schedule yet.
Okay.
We're supposed to be
You
doing
can
something on
always pop
Tuesday.
in. If you can't make it a regular commitment, we definitely need to have some Married to Medicine conversations. But
Yeah,
you
because
know,
I feel like I already got issues with Toya. Yeah,
I always have issues with Toya for some reason.
I do too.
She's never been my fave.
Never.
So, funny how we're over here talking about Married to Medicine. Why? Because what shit going on over here with the Bells. Let's start with the looks. Marie Monroe. I like the dress. I hate her
I don't
hair.
like any of it.
I was just happy that she, was a little more conservative because we've been looking at her booty cheeks out and everything. It was, right here it looks very
She looked
matronly.
like another space outfit to me right there.
The hair, that's why.
Mm-mm.
Leticia Pearson, she looked like she always do. A
Leticia wear the
meatball.
same shit.
That body shaming if I call her a meatball because she looked like a
She
meatball.
wear the same outfit. I feel like every reunion.
Is it me or did they recycle that daggone bouquet of flowers from last
They
season?
probably did. He didn't put no effort into it because they ain't put no
At
effort into it.
all, because it was only 7 episodes. I want to look while we're talking about the looks. Selena, I wasn't a fan of the Supremes.
Oh, speaking of which, I will be Diana soon. I'll show you the Diana I'm gonna be for the little event we got going on at work. But go ahead.
But Diana for Ross,
Yes, I will be Diana Ross for
you
this
didn't have
event.
enormous hair.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm mahogany Diana.
You know what's funny? Before I came on, I was just watching Michael Jackson. I was just watching Michael Jackson on YouTube. It was like 1995. He just performed all the things. I was like, why wouldn't you watch Michael Jackson? You think you can dance like that?
Uh-oh.
You be sitting in your seat like, I could do that. Child, it's the same thing. Let me send it. I'm gonna send it to the thing so we can look at last season where they did not change it a teensy bit, teensy bit. He did not put in any effort to change the thing. Okay, so what do you think of Selena?
Uh, Selena, she's a beautiful girl, but she keeps that same look that wanna be Beyonce, and she can't dress.
That hair and that lighting was a no.
Yeah, it's not
Her hair and that lighting, it
all
was
of them look like okay. When I watched it, with the exception of
Carrie.
Latrice, um, okay, so up here, prom is a big thing.
You
But
mean when they do the whole production?
yeah, but down south, my family, homecoming is like humongous, and like from little girls, you know what I'm saying, going up, not just the high school. And I always see them in these big old gowns with all this glitter and all of this. And that's what they remind me of. Cause I used to be like, where did they find them dresses from homecoming
It's
every
definitely
year?
giving prom 1995.
Yeah, that's what
It
it
ain't even because the
was.
girls don't dress like that for prom no more.
Girl. And it's sad what Carlos is the best dressed. Uh-oh, she disappeared.
I
Maybe
had to
she
blow my nose. Carlos is
oh, okay.
definitely the best dressed.
He is. He is. So then when we move to the next person, which is Tambra, Tambra looked the same every single Tambra is good old faithful, ain't she?
She had one year, she had on an ugly yellow dress with a pointy thing. That might have been last season, but for the most part, Tambra, she's a little lady with a good figure. So you really can't mess that up too much.
We can't tell though, because she don't wear nothing that you could see her figure. I don't. She just looked just same
All
old
right.
timber, same time. It's just like you don't expect nothing different from her.
Latrice does the same thing she always does too.
Yeah, she probably
Look
got
at
the
this.
best. She probably got the best dress though.
That's what the last season thing looked like.
Oh my God, it is the exact. They took the flowers out the closet.
And just shifted them around a little bit.
Mm,
That's crazy. They even got the same little Belle sign.
that's crazy.
Um, Carrie came and stole y'all's season, and she stole y'all's reunion too.
Girl, Carrie was like she wasn't dressing in the color theme.
Carrie
She
got
was
the
doing her
takeover
own thing.
spirit, child. She put on some blue earrings, and that's all she's giving you. That's it. That's all.
She going to the prom too though.
I like the top. The bottom is a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of dress. She's a little lady. That's a,
Well,
they're all going to homecoming.
I'd be mad if three other bitches had on the same blue dress. Now that's not cool.
Mm, mm, mm.
Um, yeah. So what's this girl? There wasn't a whole lot. It was definitely not giving a whole lot. But there's only 7 episodes. First question: where the hell is Mandy?
I'm so mad about Mandy. I am so upset because how we just gonna have her on them couple of episodes and then we don't see her no more.
And the whole season was about her.
Everything was about her and then she disappeared.
Letitia Pearson put a kibosh on that. She said no.
That's what the
She
people
said
say.
she ain't feeling safe. She ain't feeling safe.
That's what the people say that she banned her from taping.
I don't know why. She came up there. Letitia enters the stage with this stupid sound bowl. She always doing wah wah wah. She always doing something that it ain't give what it was supposed to give, girl.
So as far, and I don't know if that's true, but that's what the people are out here saying. But to me, that's a production issue. And I don't feel like talent, just like I didn't feel like Mel had the right to say who can or who
Who can
can't.
come and who can't?
Yeah, I don't. You don't. Letitia, who is she? She's talent. I don't care if she's the one who quote unquote brought everybody together.
You know, I hate that. If I introduced you to someone and y'all build a friendship together. I am not the person. Y'all don't need to call me and check on me to see if y'all can go out. That doesn't make me the leader of the pack.
Right.
She the only one over there with low vibrations. While she coming over there with this bowl, talking about she keeping her. That's about how much vibration she got. That little teensy weensy bowl full.
Even if it was your idea to create the show, you don't get to dictate the whole show.
Was it though her idea?
Well, you know, that's what their claim is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like production do better. We had Mandy on there and it was all about Mandy, and then Mandy disappeared. Mandy ass should have popped up at the little resort, and she definitely should have been on the reunion. That was a miss.
Now we know. I was able to find the original Millie Chan interview with Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know she been here the whole time.
That is crazy. We're gonna talk about the interview afterwards, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk about a little bit because you know ain't much going on.
Right.
But so how we starting this thing going?
Well, Carlos, what made Latrice and Marie in the feud?
What made them what?
In their feud with one another.
Yeah, she ended her feud with Latrice, and Letitia picked it up.
Letitia hated the idea of them mending the feud. Let's be clear. Letitia wanted to keep that shit going. I think Marie, honestly, with what she has going on with her best friend, her real best friend, what's her partner's name?
Essie with the mess.
Essie. With Essie going through the things that she's going through, I think that grounds you a little bit. She might be just on some, like she said, I don't have time for the rah, rah, rah. She probably don't. She got lupus. Her friend got lupus. Her kids is over there getting the house shut up. Whatever was going on with her and Latrice that she started in the first place ended up being not that important. So we're glad. Latrice says she's glad that Maria's getting some D, I guess.
And then Letitia, I felt like wanted to be the middle person. She liked like you said, she liked the fact that they were beefing and she was over there and could play both sides.
Both sides. Yep. Control the narrative because she ain't got shit going on. Carlos was asking these random questions. It just made me so mad. He asked,
so mad.
What is the state of the collective? And Letitia says she don't feel safe.
You don't feel safe. Why?
Why? Say what it really is.
Who didn't feel safe was Tambra. And it's about time Tambra spoke up and said that. When y'all had somebody who was stalking her over to the spot, but you don't feel safe?
She said it, and I was glad she finally said something. But then she turned around and said, but when the collective, like when you're going through something, the collective will be there for you. And I was like, come on.
She took it back. She said it and she took it back. And I was so disappointed in her.
And then Carlos didn't even make, like respond, or I wanted to hear what you got to say, Latrice. I mean, not Latrice, Letitia.
And that's my whole thing, Carlos. Why do the show? Why be the host of the reunion if you're not gonna keep it real? Because she's the quote unquote whoever the head, the lead, or whatever. We're not gonna hold her responsible for anything. You didn't do no good follow-up questions.
At all.
Have Dustin do it once again. Let Dustin do it.
Dustin won't do it because he doesn't want to step on Carlos' toes. So, him and Claudia
coming there and taking over. Dustin. Because Dustin knows how to do it and not make everybody feel horrible.
He has a way of calling people to the carpet, but still speaking the truth. And when it's hell no, he say hell no. She says she blames Latrice for, her not feeling safe.
And Latrice said, blame your husband.
We all said that.
Period.
That's what we all said, girl.
This whole show, she tried to sit up there and make everything be about how Latrice made her feel. When your husband is the one from the giddy up, if he hadn't been the one out there dipping and dabbing all up on Mandy and whoever else, because Mandy ain't the only one.
No, it ain't just Mandy. So let's be clear about that. The way Glenn is moving now, he kind of moving like he don't care. He just do whatever the hell he want to do.
Well,
because he can. She says she's never going anywhere.
Well, because he can. Because when we watch Millie Chang's interview, right, it made it seem like as if Letitia was aware of the relationship or something with Mandy because she warned them not to speak into the microphone because he had his microphone on when they were at the party last year when all the stuff popped off.
What
Did you
party?
hear that part?
I probably fell asleep for a minute. What party?
So when Willie and Akeisha and them got into it,
Right.
Mandy was at the party. And Mandy and Glenn went and got into the car together. And then
Why?
But this is what I'm saying. So then Letitia called Mandy and said, be mindful, he has his microphone on. So it's kind of seemed like that whole you letting them cheat in peace.
Or
You
she
just didn't want her to come
might
to the
say,
show and tell it.
why is you leaving a place? I'm with my man and he goes to get in the car with somebody else.
That's what she said. She was in the car with him when it popped off. It's too much. I'm like, Akeisha, I mean not Keisha, Lord, Letitia. You were seemed like it seemed like you was fully aware of this relationship and you were just gonna let that stuff slide. I was saying like,
but it came to the public.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you blame Latrice. Like, I mean, I don't think Latrice is innocent, but I feel like you got way too much heat for her and not enough for Glenn. If there were no text messages, then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Exactly. And once again,
I feel like Facebook is different than Instagram. The DMs is the DMs.
It don't matter. Oh yeah, that was Facebook. That was. Oh, I know about that. I know about that. I believe her. I believe she knew about it.
Well, Carlos asked, does anybody have joint accounts? And Marie was like, hell no. Who got joint accounts? Letitia and Latrice, was it? No, Carrie.
I could see Carrie having a joint account, but she got business accounts. They probably
I don't think
share
there's
one.
anything wrong with having a joint account for married people, but please have your own.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She probably have her own accounts with it. But Letitia didn't.
She said the first time I tried to leave Glenn, I only had $4 in my bank account. And I was like, but you were the boss brunch bitch.
Thank you. Because I was thinking the same thing. So you only had $4, but you was supposed to be getting a spot over there. What's the name of the street?
You was down there shopping on Ferris Street.
Exactly. How was you gonna get Ferris Street, girl?
$2 million.
How was you gonna get that? So that whole thing, when we seen you meeting with that man, and he didn't want to have nothing to do with you because your girl acted the fool after luncheon and all of that. You ain't had none of that money, and then you got mad at Akeisha because she had the nerve to come and did have the money. Wow.
You know, and I'm skipping ahead, but at this point, who cares?
Right.
When you look at this cast, Carlos, you need to go beg Akeisha and Willie to come back because I feel like Willie and Matt are on the same level in terms of husbands. These husbands, Cedric and Glenn and Mike.
And that's why Timber said her boyfriend can't come and play.
Well, then you shouldn't be here. Stop talking about Damon. I'm sick of. We don't want to hear about Damon if he ain't here.
Damon can't come out, but I don't feel like she need to be there
at all. She got nothing going on. I mean, I guess she does, but she don't want to talk about it.
She don't want to keep it real.
If I was Damon, I wouldn't come there either for her to sit up there and say he got raggedy finances.
I think Carrie and Aikisha will get along so good because we keep comparing. I know I keep saying
I
she'll
think
take
they would too
Aikisha.
because neither one of them give hater. They
Mm-mm.
both want to be involved with somebody that's trying to uplift and Aikisha and Willie got the coin to invest in a new location. Get your
Sure
stuff
do.
down on Fair Street.
I think that's a good look for them too. Carlos messed that up.
Carlos, do you need help?
Carlos messed that up because Aikisha will never mess with Carlos again. But she still, but Carrie, she ain't gone nowhere. She still invested on Fair Street, so that still would be a good look to get
Maybe
with
she could come
Aikisha.
through. Maybe not as a Belle, but
Yeah,
as a friend Belle.
yeah.
I don't know. I was like, it would really be dope to see because we talking about Sophisticratchet. That's the name of this thing. Reunion, season 6, Sophisticratchet. Barry came over here and took y'all shit.
Sophisticration. Look here.
Called y'all ratchet and stood on business.
And stood on it. He said, what did you mean by that? She said, I meant the ratchet. And I was like, now that's that. You know, I be giving Carrie a hard time, but I was like, that's
how
right,
you
Carrie.
do it.
Stand in it.
Stand on it.
He said, that's what I said. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna go back to it. And y'all, you Tamber, try look at Jackson. Jackson is the capital. Who gives a damn? The whole thing was you started it. You came from the girls. Where's she from? What part?
She's from the coast.
You came for the girls at the coast first. You came about what they was wearing compared to what the girls in Jackson was wearing. You started it, she finished it, and she ain't backing down. Point blank and the period. So, and she even put herself in it. Sophisticratchet. I'm here for it.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. They was talking about the bank accounts, and Carlos brought out the men, and we're celebrating the fact that Cedric is back, and he said he needs for Marie to submit. He's the king, and he needs for her to submit to him. That's how they,
How you living the way you living in that little room off the side of your beauty salon, and you want somebody to submit to you, and she over there being the boss chick that she is over there in her one of many houses, and you want somebody to
Marie Monroe got real money.
Yeah. Are you serious?
And he said, talking about, I hate people that do this. It's a pancake got two sides. Was you cheating? Because the lady said that the women was calling her. These women that be calling somebody's wife, I swear on for God, I don't understand. I don't understand.
The side chicks has really like flipped
lost their damn mind.
Yeah. It's horrible now.
I blame Coleslaw. She started this shit.
Yeah. She did. She did as far as reality TV, she did.
I'm not understanding. Carrie's husband said they cover each other. He don't even use that word submit. Wherever she falling short, then that's where he pick up, and vice versa. And I was like, that's why Willie needs to be here.
And all they hearts sank because ain't none of them got that.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Cliff was laid up on that sofa like he just ate a bowl of donuts.
Even Cliff said he like a little bit of
he like a little pushback.
I believe it.
Yeah, he be over there. That's why that cops got called. Mike is outside. The nerve of him.
Who?
Mike, Selena's man.
Oh, child. He is outside. Selena, don't marry him.
What the hell is going on in Jackson, Mississippi at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning?
Legs.
Legs are people said. That's what the people said. The people said to be legs. And she talking about she got a tentative wedding date. What's gonna be different by April 4th? That's like 6 months away. He gonna be different, dude.
No, he already showing you what he gonna be. He already showing you.
I
And
don't
Tim,
understand. I don't understand what's happening with Selena over there. Like she deserves so much better. And she's 50 almost. By this age, come on.
Selena seems like a really nice girl.
Yeah.
But however, Selena don't seem like she got her priorities together either. And I'll come back to it when what she said she was doing at the end of the show.
I got it on the list. So we can move on.
Yeah.
This is her son's birthday.
Selena,
It's been
I
5 years.
love you. And she got that little sweet voice, and she just make you want to hug her and
Yeah.
everything. But I can't do this with you next season, Selena. If you're gonna stay, I don't need you messing with my emotions up and down when I watch these damn episodes. I need something happy. Can we have happy,
Yes,
Selena?
get rid of Mike. Find somebody, see,
Yeah,
that's
let's
the
get
other thing.
Selena dating.
Akeisha, Willie, Carrie, Matt. Matt got some friends that he can
Man got some friends.
go down to the baseball field. This nigga, what's his name? Her man?
Who, Matt? Mike?
No, Mike. Mike is damn near bad as Cliff. He needs subtitles. He just sits there.
He not handsome, but she don't like handsome men.
He ain't got
And
to
it's
be
usually
handsome,
like
but he don't
that.
have to be that either, girl. Ride on down to the coast.
Girl.
Hang out with this girl and her husband.
Or go down to New Orleans.
Well, from what I understand, it ain't a whole lot unless she too old to run over to the football field.
You got coaches now.
Okay.
You just go up to the coach.
Hell, the coaches look like babies. I be looking at the coaches like, whose child is that?
But you got like the one looking like Omar Epps, the Steelers coach. You know.
Yeah, ain't in New Orleans.
Well, I don't know what New Orleans. I don't watch. Well, I do like the Saints, but I don't really know who their coaches is.
All I'm saying is he don't even have to be football affiliated. He can be over there. I don't know what they do over on the coast. Fishermen.
But he in baseball, so that's a whole nother field.
That's a whole nother thing. I just feel like Selena would thrive in that environment with like Giselle. Yeah. Giselle, come help Selena. She needs some help.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous and sweet, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So we find out that Latrice suggested Amanda for the show. No shock there.
No
and
shock.
2 other females. I hate when they say females. That irritates me.
Well, and then when Carlos got word that she was messing around with Glenn, he was like, hell yeah, bring her on the show.
Bring it. Letitia. She said, well, if you say my name, then they gonna bring. What does that mean?
Girl, stop it. You really be feeling yourself for no reason.
For no reason.
Like, make up your mind. Do you want to be down on yourself, or do you really think you this high level? Because you confuse me. Because one minute you talked about your back is so big, but you can't carry the people, and the next minute they mention my name. Like, girl, what are we doing?
There's no reason to mention her name. Like, I don't care how big her back is. Marie got a big back, but Marie is business.
Come on. She got on the show because she mentioned Glenn's name, not yours.
Yeah, because Glenn is the star of this season. That's for damn sure.
Girl.
Glenn is mad because he's trying to raise a black male child in this United States, and he's very technically savvy, and he can see what the people are saying on the internet, or he can see his mama crying because your ass is out in these streets,
or he see her big ass in the bed with him every night because she didn't fell out with you.
She said she was sleeping with the baby.
He said it. Y'all acting like he ain't got to go online to see what's going on. She laying in the bed right next to his ass every night. What is you talking about, Glenn? And I wish somebody would have checked his ass instead of letting him get away with that.
They just let him say that. I don't even be caring about hearing Glenn say that stupid shit. But this is the thing. How old is that kid? Why you didn't go sleep in the living room on that couch? Like, that's a big ass kid for you to be big in the bed with.
Girl.
This is the 6th season. He was 6 when they started, so he got to be about 12 by now.
Child.
Hell, your son is 9 and he act like a 13-year-old.
Yeah, but he'll climb in that bed. My baby get in bed with me.
He's little.
Him tiny.
He's little.
Him little. Him like that bed.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
My baby can say baby now.
he can.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's so funny. So he gets around me and he's like, baby.
oh.
And then when he sees Book, he starts grumbling and he beats his chest, walk around talking about man. And I was like, my baby saying man, seriously.
My baby, she grown. She not getting in no bed with you. She getting her own bed. She got her bondage. She has to get up in the morning and cook her breakfast and iron her clothes. She grown.
When I tell you, it is written all over her face. Every bit of that attitude shows up in her pictures.
Absolutely.
So this was interesting. Glenn was trying to, be a strong Black man for his son. And then Letitia slides in this story about the cops being called on Latrice and Glenn.
She was like, I ain't gonna say that what had happened when they had called me. Why would they call you?
Who called her?
You would sit up there listening to the police scanner. Why would they call you?
Her?
You are a probation officer or what?
She's not even that. She's a bail bondsman.
You are. Why would they call you? They nobody get arrested. And I'm sure if they have lawyers. Then they have to call the bail bonds.
They don't have to call the bail bonds. It wasn't even that serious.
You were sitting there. You just want to sneak it in, and guess what? Then nobody bite it.
I don't know. Cliff is old now. I feel like Latrice would throw hands. So, and glasses and bottles and whatever the hell.
And she probably was over there because his butt was up in there.
Doing too much.
Probably was. But we ain't talking about them right now. We're talking about you.
Whatever that was, she was trying to slide in there. I was like, nobody even cares.
No.
These two were over there doing too much. That could be anybody. They were just not at home. That could be anybody. The neighbors be like, oh, Lord, because the wife is over there throwing bottles and glasses. Am I talking about myself? Nobody's ever called the cops on me.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not about that life anymore, but make me mad and I'm going to throw something. Anyway, Carlos reads these DMs.
Carlos, she didn't want him to read it either. And Carlos was like, get my glasses, such and such. Get my glasses. I need my readers.
Why is it a smiley face and a kissy face?
And meet me here. Oh, yeah. No. That was at the trail ride. I don't give a damn. Why is he meeting her? And, okay, boo, I'm
Why
on
are you
my way.
sending his husband a video? Look,
Look,
I already told you over here, no happy birthdays and none of that. You better put it on the Facebook wall.
You could say what you want to say. Clearly, it was inappropriate. You knew it was inappropriate. You just know you ain't going nowhere. She has decided to let the man cheat in peace, and she didn't want it to come out.
She says she always holds him accountable.
No, she don't. No, you don't.
She says she always holds him accountable. She said that she was upset because Latrice was laughing when Amanda body shamed her. Did she body shame her? I remember her saying, look at her and look at me.
That's what she said. Look at her, look at me. That's not necessarily body shaming.
I body shamed her multiple times. I called her a meatball. I did not hear that lady say no body shaming. I heard her say, look at her.
Because honestly, as far as body shape, they ain't too far from each other.
They're very similar in the way they look and the way they
fight. Yeah, he has
a like little thickums.
Yeah. And so was Tambra over there giggling. So why are you only attacking
Latrice? Tambra was definitely giggling. And that girl says she's been doing all their hair since the first season.
And speaking of which, Tambra, when he was sitting there reading them text messages, Tambra was sitting up there whispering to Latrice. I was like, you say it. Why are you saying it? Because you want Latrice to say it. You know what you got to say. You say it out loud. Quit trying to stay up under the radar.
Yeah, we want to know what happened in February and when they was in the car with each other.
Yeah. Tell us. Speak up.
They wasn't covering nothing. They weren't covering anything. She would say something and then Carlos would go on to the next thing. I feel like he was ready to go too.
When Carlos heard him over there talking, he didn't want to cover it. He didn't want to say anything. He was
got
letting
somewhere
the
to
whole
be. He got a
thing.
date. He's not interested in any of this.
And Carlos was dogging out the men just as much because him and the African split. So
They
it
gone.
felt like there was a lot of that energy. Like, you better watch these men. That's what I was getting from Carlos.
Because he got his he's feeling.
Yep.
He's feeling it from the African.
Mm-hmm. That's what it
then
feels
he asked
like.
this stupid question: where do y'all stand? Well, where do it seem like they stand?
What do you want them to say? It ain't nothing. But then old girl came back talking about, just know that it comes back around, or some threat that she threatened all of the Bells. I felt like
she said all's fair in the Belle collective.
That's what she
three
said.
times. All's fair.
So that means she's coming back for all of y'all.
She better don't, because you best believe Glenn got enough out there to keep coming.
They said he for the streets. And Marie said, I mean, I stand by. Do you feel sorry for her? She was like, no. And I ain't mad, because she was sitting up there defending old girl against Marie the whole time. And now what they say, the pendulum then swing back her way. And like, that's what you get.
She also said, she slid it in there real quick, but she said she's not trying to backtrack with her relationship with Latrice. That means she's still fine with Latrice. She's not trying to go back to when they was upset with each other.
That's what she said.
So, and Latrice was sitting there looking the fool. Hey, Kai baby, 5753. She's miserable AF. Don't feel safe. Comment was strategic, but Latrice isn't going anywhere. And it didn't fall like she wanted it to fall either. Mm-hmm. Her talking about she don't feel safe. Again, look at your husband. He's the reason why you're in this mess.
Horrible.
Carrie says she has hope. Carrie, you just got here. And I think, Carrie, you do not care.
Carrie don't care. Carrie she just had to say something.
She came over here. She had a trip to the coast. She had an event in her business. What else did she do? She did a few things. She had a little crawfish. Some crawfish fell flat when she brought out the mayonnaise, but Carrie carried the season.
I know that's right, Kai baby. I feel safe. I'll feel sexually unsafe. You ain't lying. She should.
Because Glenn be out here busting it wide and spreading it low.
And he busted it wide unprotected because you thought it was a baby.
Because we thought there was a baby on the way, didn't we?
Absolutely.
So I don't know, maybe she think Glenn is like the finest thing. He ain't.
He not. So the interview with Millie Chan, did you hear the part? So we said this and she just verified it, that she was with her wife. He was with his wife when they started kicking it.
So they were leaning on each other, sitting in the car, down to the club, smoking a blunt.
And he was over there. They started out because he was sitting up there basically complaining about Leticia to her. And they was leaning on each other. Mm. And then when they asked,
she said her wife been separated for 5 years.
And she was dating. But see, that's the thing. You wanted him because you separated now. You separated whatever. And I felt like she wanted him to say, I was attracted to her or whatever. He wasn't finna mess up his good thing because you the one separated. I'm still with mine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
I'm
feeling
gonna put
this.
the link in the description, Kai baby. Then you can watch it. It's the interview with Millie Chan and what's her name, Mandy.
Mandy.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description. You could go watch it. I was watching that one that you sent me, and then I was like, well, I might as well give Millie Chan the view. I don't want to hear him.
Yeah, because
Like,
I can't find it.
yeah, I found it.
Yeah, yeah. Put the description in, but it's pretty much was the same. I think he just talked over it.
And I feel like also, Mandy, you like Glenn. Stop acting like I'm very much into women, except for when you're not. You said the man's your type.
Yep.
How you gay and you got a type of nigga? That don't make sense.
Well, and she has a child, so she clearly been with niggas.
She do. She says she has a 19-year-old. She looked good, or she was very young when she had that baby. Yeah, I mean, girl, whatever. But you was over there in a relationship with that lady's husband. That's why you went over there and said it on the in front of the cameras. Because somebody asked her why did she say it in front of the camera. We were just having girl talk. Okay.
And she basically once again verified. It sounded like initially she got in the DMs because she was mad over what they did to her friend. So it's kind of like, well, shit, get in his DMs. You know what I'm saying?
You
That's
talking
what
about
it
Latrice
was.
over there acting like she didn't know nothing?
Yes, she definitely knew. She definitely knew.
How about the bald bonds the about the Belle bondsman call she made up just to say, yeah.
Yeah. No, they
We were
wouldn't
trying to
call
figure out like who called her.
right. They will call her of all people. They over there fighting. They'll call the Bells bondsman.
They don't call no damn body. They be like, Adam 12, we got a domestic dispute down to taste.
And
Who's
she was
over
sitting up there
responsible?
listening to her police scanner because she ain't got shit else to do.
Well, she was trying to see if Glenn was the one over there getting into it.
Right.
He wasn't at home.
That's where him and Mandy hang out at.
Because he don't be at home. Shoot.
Lord.
I don't know, child. He asked her, Carlos did ask them, what do they have? So we're gonna talk about this right quick. What do they have going on coming up? And Selena said she's got her vintage earrings line and she about to have a pop-up. And doesn't vintage mean old? I'm not sure. Like I am sure. Vintage means vintage. So how is her earrings vintage?
And then Marie showed the ones that she had. Those wasn't vintage earrings that Marie had. But I just really wanted Selena to take what she's been showing us this whole season with her grief with her son and kind of do that to help other women.
She could have said, I'm going to do a tour.
Yeah.
A grief tour to counsel women that are in.
You could have did a grief luncheon. It would have made more sense.
See Carrie, don't see what's her name?
Letitia. It would make more sense that they have a luncheon and talk about that.
You didn't like them earrings that was with some fabric strung along on some.
She said they were horrible.
I did not understand the earrings.
That was not vintage. No one, not even in the. I mean, I'm a '90s baby, and that was not.
That wasn't vintage. Vintage is old.
That wasn't it. And I ain't seen my mama or my grandmama had nothing like that.
No.
Yeah.
And I was in the 90s. We was trying to find the biggest earrings we could find, but that ain't vintage. That's throwbacks.
Right. and you know, I just felt like with Selena, she's just all over the place. You know, one minute you're supposed to be in a bartender thing. You said that's what you do, and now we're talking earrings. And I kind of felt like that too might have, you know, once you get over the looks and all of that, she probably don't have too much to offer either.
I feel like, well, I mean, Selena didn't market herself properly. You know what I'm saying? You can't count on production because they're dang sure not going to do it. Mm-hmm. Her being on the was was to spite.
Yeah, absolutely. With production. That's exactly what it was. They
Now
need to
she's
get
gone,
that
so they don't
spot.
know what to do with her. But honestly, even though she's older, but she ain't single. But if she wanted to see what Mike is really made of, she should have took her ass down to that bar
She
and
should
work over
have.
there and get past some of the sadness that you're sitting around in that house having. I can't imagine losing a child, but I know sitting there making that your life is not healthy.
Yeah. You need to get out of the
Out.
house. Yeah.
I would be like, girl, I come down there once a week, hang out for a
Mhm.
little while, talk a little smack, go home,
Yeah. Yeah.
sell my earrings, took
It's
the
not
girls
healthy.
down to the bar.
Yeah. It's not healthy.
Um, Tambra's she's still in radio and media and she's making a stretch mark oil. I think,
That's cool, the stretch mark oil.
and she's in media, so she won't have no problems marketing that.
Yeah, but we ain't got to see her next year for that. Go
No.
and do your thing, boo, and keep it moving. You can market it on your own. You don't need the show to do that. So, can we please get
The
rid of
show
her?
isn't benefiting her at all. Tambra can go.
Can
This was
completely.
her opportunity of redemption and she blew it.
She blew it. It's a wrap. We seen the baby. It's over. We don't
And
need you no more.
Demond greedy we don't know if he works. She said the nigga broke and he ain't good with his finances. So why are we wasting our time? And I feel like, well, you knew that. You've known him half your life and you went right back to the broke nigga with bad finances. So why are we talking marriage?
And I don't think he necessarily broke. I just think he don't make the money that she made.
But she's throwing it in his face. That's why his manhood is bruised.
Yep. Yep. That's the problem right there.
The brick and spoon is growing. Carrie has proved herself as a business person. So the brick and spoon is growing and she want to like branch off into Jackson. Like you said, see Aikisha about one of them spots down on Ferris Street and we can get,
Mhm.
we could get to some things. I say bring Carrie back. I like Carrie.
I don't have a problem with Carrie.
She got up energy and she don't get caught up in whatever the hell they doing.
You know what was missing? That JJ and Willie fun part of
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
That was
They
missing.
were happy cracking up.
Heck yeah. We're missing that piece. We need that piece.
Bring them back, Carlos. Apparently, Selena and JJ and the girls, they're all in a good place now. So, so Gucci has learned her lesson. I don't blame her for leaving though, because they was gonna come for her. So it was, she left and let them figure it out. And they did a horrible job. It was horrible.
And like she was saying, somebody had mentioned where old girl was talking about she didn't feel safe. And like they were saying, you had Selena sitting up there with So Gucci, yeah, and they had their little argument.
They
And
had
you
their
bring
thing. They
them
even
around
ended
each
up
other.
in fisticuffs, breaking glass at each
Yeah.
other.
And you talking about you don't feel safe. That's what not feeling safe means. That right there.
You need to talk to Glenn because he's the reason why you don't feel safe. Because if he wasn't being raggedy, your business wouldn't be out in the streets. He is at Chase, probably the place where everybody be.
Mm-hmm. And she rolled her eyes pretty much when Latrice was saying she was gonna be continuing making money and all of that. I was like, don't get mad at her because her business is really work. They're real business.
And she was like, "Oh, so this nigga want condos? Let's do some condos." The Trees and Cliff's money is tied in together, and one thing they know how to do is get a building. He's a contractor, so they will probably have some condos.
And you're hating because we ain't seen you do nothing yet. You can't even do a decent lunch.
Nope, not without help.
Nope.
Marie, we know what Marie is doing. She's running Hamilton Davis, trying to stay down to the house. If you haven't watched Misha Mo and the way she impersonates Marie Monroe, oh my God, I'd be crying. So we've got what everybody's doing, and I wrote down because I needed to remember exactly what Leticia is doing, and she's doing therapy. She's praying. She's elevation and alignment and more purpose.
What that mean?
Want me to say it again? Therapy, prayer, elevation, alignment, and more purpose. That's what she's working on. That means nothing. That's what it sounds like.
Nothing. I ain't doing shit. I would have gave more process. She would have ended the show, so I ain't doing shit. That was horrible.
Because she haven't been. That's what's like. It's like we said before, like when you got somebody playing in your face.
Yeah.
And you're wondering, like, should I say something? Because now we both look stupid. Because you're sitting up here, you've been saying, I'm booked and busy and I'm a boss and I'm an enterprise. And you've renting offices over here to do nothing and renting things over there only to say you had $4. So you had $4 in your pocket and had to go back to your mom's house. She said Glenn took her off of jobs. How?
She said Glenn didn't want her working after she had the baby. But when you left Glenn, he wasn't no baby.
No, he was already like 8 years old.
Yeah, he wasn't no baby. So what is you talking about? So it sounds like Glenn took all the money out the bank account. That's what it sounds like.
Well, that's not how bosses move.
Because she ain't had shit because he was the only one working.
You not
working. She ain't been booking busy.
$4 is wild. It is
wild.
It is wild, especially
and
when you walk around acting like you a boss. I'm an enterprise. Atisha, you driving around in Porsche trucks and putting your little Chanel bags down on the counter and you got no money?
I told y'all that house, they had it on the show talking about they was flipping houses and this thing, you know, they living in it.
Glenn thinks he's a reality star. He need to take his ass back out on the ferry boat.
What he's supposed to be doing now? He's supposed to be
he's working locally because they're working on their relationship and they made a recommitment to each other. Weren't you at the ceremony?
He's working locally because he had this relationship with Mandy.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That's why he came back. Dang, because they clearly had a relationship.
You know, Glenn can't sit in the same room with Mandy because it's written all over your face. You and that girl was smashing in the car.
I'm so mad at Carlos for not having this girl on here. I'm so mad.
I hope Dustin says that. I hope Dustin brings that up because this was a flop.
It was. Horrible.
Well, I'm glad they didn't put us through. I mean, they couldn't even stretch it out for another second half.
They couldn't. Didn't nobody have nothing to give. We couldn't squeeze another drop out of Selena. She gave us all she had.
At least it was real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was it. That was it. She gave you all that she had. Letitia not gonna keep it real. Marie in a happy spot right now. She's been carrying the last couple of seasons. She damn sure carried last season with her kids acting a fool with the house getting shot up and everything.
I prefer this energy. I'm with Latrice. I don't know what Cedric is doing over there to Marie Monroe, but please keep doing it.
Tambra ain't got nothing. Ain't never had nothing. And hell, the other one who carried the show was Carrie.
Carrie.
It was her first season.
You know why? She got a takeover spirit. And I feel like, was it me or was Letitia giving side eye when Carrie was talking?
She's a jealous person.
Carrie got a takeover spirit and Letitia has a jealous spirit. Yes, Carlos protects Leticia as if she has dirt on him. I don't understand it, but it's ruining the show.
It sure is. It sure is.
Because we already know she's full of shit. We don't need somebody to keep telling us that you're booked and busy. Let me see your balance then, bitch.
He let her get away with so much on this. He didn't hold her accountable for nothing. No,
she won't. She will not. Like Carrie, if they have a next season, I'm saying they didn't cut them down to 7 episodes. Owen might be like,
Yeah, she
We'll
won't
see.
like Carrie. She's a jealous soul.
So the suggestion is Akeisha, Willie, them four people that left, JJ, and
Mm-hmm.
So Gucci. Who can go? Tamber can go.
Tambra. Tambra. Tambra.
Everybody who don't have real business can go.
She really can, but he won't get rid of her. But she really can because she is the one who caused all the mess on the show.
It's been peeped now, though. Everybody knows it. Everybody suspected it, I feel like, but now it's obvious and out in the open.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Mm.
What about adding Stormy, her and Latrice are friends? I think Stormy will be good over there in Jackson. It make more sense.
I agree. And also Stormy, when her business like goes through things, she's honest about it. She don't be out there trying to fake the funk. She be like, the people stole the money. Like she give you the whole story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, I like it. She matched better with them than the people over there in Huntsville anyway. Because I could see her husband with Willie and JJ too.
And I feel like on Married to Medicine, all the husbands get along. We don't need the husbands like, you know what I'm saying? So tired
Yeah.
of nobody over there on Married to Medicine except Curtis is cheating either. Like we real tired. That's not a Carlos King show. We real
Mm-hmm.
tired of this whole husband cheating scenario. All the guys, I didn't watch New Jersey, but New Jersey ended up being more about the husband's friendships than it did about the women's friendships.
Rose, New Jersey. Tomorrow, Real Housewives.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But the husbands, like on all the shows, generally get along. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's not all these husbands cheating stuff. That can we not?
That's all Carlos like. He's a miserable person.
Clearly,
Yeah.
clearly.
Mm.
All right, y'all. I think who it's time for Love and Marriage Huntsville as we speak. And so I will
Boo.
be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock, provided I powered through this one. Hopefully, I'll be back with a less runny nose. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Tomorrow, I'll be back at 2 o'clock with Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then 7 o'clock for Ready to Love. So, y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. T, you got anything?
That's it.
That's
See
it.
you
That's
all. There ain't no next one.
all. See you when I see you.
Right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.